Welcome to Meaningful Mornings. Today is the 10th week of 2023. Can you believe that? We're already 10 weeks in. Today is the 131st week of Meaningful Mornings since 2020. We've been together for 131 weeks. In Bhagavad Gita's chapter 11, Sri Krishna describes himself as Kalaha Asmi. I am time. But what kind of time? Loka Kshaya Krit Pravriddaha, which means the mighty, multiverse destroying time. We are experiencing this. And so in Meaningful Mornings, our effort is to be closer to divinity, because the closer you are to divinity, time has less influence on you. Time has less of an effect on you. Shri Krishna shares with Prince Arjuna in verse 47, Nadrishta Purvam. What you are seeing has never been seen before. You, and by association, Sanjaya, are most special. Now, how did Prince Arjuna and Sanjaya, we should call him Sri Sanjaya, become most special? It is through kripa and not their own effort. Reflect lots on this. If kripa were because of their efforts, then that's not grace, that's an exchange then. I'm doing this because I'm going to get this. That's an exchange. So Sri Krishna very clearly shares with Prince Arjuna, with Sri Sanjaya, with us, that kripa is uncaused. The word is ahetuki. There's no exchange value in all of this. How can we begin to be like Prince Arjuna, like Sri Sanjaya? Pujaswami Tejomayananda has forever shared. God is not looking at your ability, but rather your availability. Are you available for Sri Krishna? What's more important to you, the functional or the fundamental? If it's the functional, then you're not available. If it's the fundamental, you're making yourself available. I'd given the specific reference of how Sri Krishna shares, I am in the beginning. When one makes Sri Krishna the beginning part of their day, they become more available for Sri Krishna for the rest of the day. Are you available? And for Prince Arjuna specifically, he is one who is open. He is practicing availability by being open to Sri Krishna. Arjuna comes from Arjava, the one who is straightforward, authentic, open. And Sanjaya, the virtue that is unique to him, he is clear. He is clear about what's a priority, and so he doesn't care about whether the Kauravas like him or the Pandavas dislike him. His relationship is with Shri Krishna. Grace is not because of your effort. It is not because you act in a certain way. It is because you feel yourself to be available. And if you want to be like Prince Arjuna, be more open. If you want to be like Sri Sanjaya, be more clear. This message about grace not being an exchange comes out even more strongly in verse 48. Na veda yajna dhyayanena danaihi na cha kriyabhir na tapobhirugraihi evam rupa shakya aham nraloke drashtum twadanyena kuru pravira. Not. Shri Krishna will share a series of nots. This has not caused my grace. Veda, that which is associated to the Veda, but specifically yajna. In these practices that Shri Krishna is going to share, he's sharing these in a way that one is not practicing meaningfully. One is not practicing to be with Shri Krishna, but rather to get from Shri Krishna. So yajna. Yajna means a macro ritual. You engaging in a macro ritual in a way that is less meaningful, grace is not earned like that, by that. What else? Adhyaya, which means to study. It is when one feels the Veda is objective rather than subjective. Veda yajna, Veda adhyaya. So studying the Veda. But how does one do that? They study this like they study chemistry, math, medicine, and so on. So it's objective. In doing so, they're not feeling closer to Sri Krishna. So far, so good. Yajna, Sri Krishna shares in Bhagavatam, Yajno ve Vishnu. Yajna itself is Bhagavan Vishnu. So here Sri Krishna is saying not yajna. Naturally, how one is practicing this is not meaningful. Clear? What else? Na dana. Dana here means to be generous, charity. The less meaningful dana is when you give because you want to get. Particularly, you want that position. Look at me that I've given this. Put my name here. Offer me recognition, ovation, inclusion. What else? Na kriya. Kriya technically means action. Here it means micro ritual. What's a macro ritual? I built this mandir so that people know about me. What's a micro ritual? I facilitate a puja at home because I want these things from Sri Krishna. Tapa. Tapa technically means to burn comfort zones. But if you withdraw or extract the meaning, then tapa is suppression. Suppression. It's like sometimes when people fast, while they're fasting, what are they thinking about more? What are they contemplating on more? What they're fasting from. That's just suppression then. You're supposed to be thinking about Sri Krishna, not food. So Sri Krishna shares, if you engage in yajna, adhyaya, dana, kriya, tapa, if you engage in this without meaning, you will not be closer to me. But remember, if you do engage in this with meaning, you'll be closer to Sri Krishna. So naturally, that grace will feel more real too. If you move closer to the equator, naturally you feel hotter. Evam rupaha shakya aham nirloke. This one form is not seen in the world, is not seen by a human's effort. That's the third quarter. Prince Arjuna, you're living in this world. It's not because of your effort that you got to see this. And a reflection for us, the lower the dimension you live in, the lower the way you live, the less you see. If I ask all of you to crawl right now, can you see a lot in your room? If I ask you to climb up a ladder and then look at your room, can't you see more? So that's one point, is that people who are living in a lower dimension, like the world, they get busy. So they're focused on A's, B's, and C's, and not the D, which is divinity. And that's why Prince Arjuna and Sri Sanjay are that special. And personalizing this for us, if you live in a lower way, you will see less. If you live in a higher way with more meaning, you'll just see more. Drashtum twadanyena kuru pravira. What has been seen other than yourself, another has not seen this, because Kuru Pravira, you are a hero of the Kuru family. What makes Prince Arjuna a hero, again, is his openness. He's open about his vices. He says, I'm confused. He's open about what his purpose is, that is Sri Krishna. What makes us a hero is our relationship with the rishis. The word rishi we define as a seer, one who can see, but they're not seeing with their physical eyes like I'm seeing your skin color or the green dot on my laptop. Their seeing is a feeling. They can feel our struggle. They can feel our aspiration. And so what can make us a hero is to pray to our rishis that they know we are seekers. If our rishis know that we are seekers, we are steady, we are sincere, we are strong, then they will grace us to be closer to Sri Krishna. I hope you have understood the prayer that I'm encouraging all of us to practice. Our rishis can feel this multiverse. They can feel who needs help in which way. So pray to them that they know you are a seeker, that they feel this. It's like if you go into a hospital and there's triage, if they can see blood coming from your forehead, you're going to be served first, correct? That triage system can feel who needs more help, in which way. From inspiration to application. Your recent application was, when there's no snowstorm, Hari Icha. When there's a snowstorm, Hari Icha. This morning I woke up and I immediately wrote an email to Chinmay Mission Flint because I was supposed to have a meeting with them at 8 p.m. yesterday. but it was snowing so much in Niagara, I shoveled the driveway 3 times, and especially because Rudra was coming. So I missed that meeting. So I feel Hari Icha. I don't know if they do. And think of this logically. The greater one is, the more they can grace us, correct? The richer one is, the more they can donate. So if Sri Krishna is the one who's offering grace, that means he's that great. So whatever happens, Hari Icha. Your practice for this morning is, I want you to calculate for how many minutes, I hope it's at least minutes, you are vigilant. How many minutes, maybe hours, you are vigilant. Like your Apple Watch tells you when your heart rate is too elevated, correct? Or some sort of machine that says you're in this fat burning zone now. I want you to calculate how many minutes are you actually paying attention to your responsibilities, to your life. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Be safe, be sound, be serene, be joy.